Right, he's going to reward you through like the benefit of the kingdom. Right, being the first fruit of the kingdom, being of the elect. All right, verse 24. All right, in Matthew chapter 25. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not straw. All right, so all right, 25. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast, that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not straw. Or you have like all these different like avenues where you can spread the truth. You have the highways and byways, you have the unicorn, or you have like all these spies that come up and like record you, or whether it be like a body cam, like taking pictures, or just like all these avenues as far as this like truth being spread, right? And you're not putting yourself out there, or with what you know, what you were given. All right, 27. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Right, take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. Alright, so are you going to be, you're going to receive that judgment, or like getting put to death in all these like different ways. Whether like if you don't make it to the missiles, there's race riots brewing, or famines and pestilence brewing, or that's how like the Lord's gonna like take what you take what you have. Alright, and then like just like give that to the elect. Or like even like on like a carnal level, like after you get judged, or like maybe you got a pantry, or like a fucking like liquor cabinet or whatever, or you get dealt with, and it doesn't have to be by the hands of the elect. Like the Lord's like too creative to even like need us. Alright, but like long story short, like even like all the goods that you have can be like like when the time of Jacob's trouble comes. Alright, and when the elect are when that prophecy as far as like my servants will eat, just like take a wild guess where all that shit's gonna come from. Or that's just like a small example. Or it's a little bit of sidetracking, but or just like basically if you don't utilize a portion or that you receive, then you're gonna receive that judgment. Just like everyone else who because just study Ezekiel chapter 33. Alright, and here's the final one. Alright, verse 30. Alright, and cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. Alright, so like getting cut off. Alright, from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that's a scary thing. Alright, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Alright, that's suffering unto destruction. Or rather than that wholesome like chastisement, which tribulation brings. If you're like man enough to deal with it, but if you don't utilize that portion, the Heavenly Father's going to destroy you. Alright, so with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honor to the apostles at GMS. Alright, and Shalom.